Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back. This is what I got to say, or I have something to say. And um, again, thank you for allowing me to come in front of your eyes one more time. For me, right now, I just want to talk about this new book. I know I mentioned this in the very first one. Again, it's "Fuck You, Ronald Reagan," or "Ronald Reagan, Fuck You." However that you really want to, which way you want to put it, I guess it's the same thing. But what I'm talking about now is is my book that I got coming out pretty soon. It's called For the Love Of, and I want to talk about that just a little bit. Is I know I don't want to talk about myself too much because issues, the things that I've got to talk about really don't have anything to do with me. So I'm only bringing this out because I really would love people to watch this. I wrote this book um as a character as the gay black male. I wanted to speak about what a true and real gay black male goes through on a day-to-day basis. Some of the realness of it. Um, Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody, gay, black, white, straight, whatever, lives their lives and dealt the hands that dealt. But, it seems like when it comes in the gay community, you have a lot of the black stereotype that we're all feminine, real feminine. And that we're all about dancing and trying to take advantage of somebody, and, especially in Atlanta. I love the A, and there's been a lot of things that go on in the A, especially when it deals with color. Now, don't get me wrong, Atlanta has a lot of brothers, sisters. They say that in Atlanta, most of the people in Atlanta are not from Atlanta. They're from somewhere else, and I guess Atlanta could be the true Southern melting pot. But when you walk around, you see a lot of brothers, you see a lot of sisters, you see a lot of black guys, especially where Atlanta is exploding as the gay population. Atlanta is exploding as the place to be because there's a lot more acceptance. But you can't have true acceptance without true understanding of something. I don't want stereotypes to be the understanding, especially of the gay black male. Now why am I being this finite on the specifics of it? It's real simple. Before I was gay and before I was a man, I had to be born as a black man. Who had it? Fred Sanford say, I'm black if my name was Sparrow T. Agnew. All I have to do is look at me. But okay, so now you know my ethnicity, my colorness. But what about what we go through? A lot of the stereotypes that people talk about, some true, a lot are not. But it's the own little quirks in our lives that make us individuals, and what we go through is what make us up as individuals. And in the book that I've written, again, it's called For the Love Of. It talks about the experience. Now I want you to know something before I even get into this. You're gonna read this book, and I want everyone to read it. And it talks about some real issues. Don't pick up this book if you faint at heart. I'm being real with you. Do not pick up this book if you think it's Mother May I clap our hands and this is the way we fold our clothes. This ain't for kids. This is not for the faint of heart. It talks about the spiritual. It talks about the religion. It talks about the mistrust of family. It talks about epic themes like love and trying to find destiny in yourself. It talks about even, the character, P and P's. He likes the P and P and how that's gonna be a part of him until he feels like to the day he dies, and he doesn't want to give that part up, because he I mean it's gonna really rock you. It's the book scoops you in because I'm sure that hopefully just like I'm I don't want to say it's I'm an artist. You know what I mean? I don't want to take that true title just yet because man, artists they starve for their art. No one in the streets of Atlanta, if you see me walking back and forth, yeah, I was hungry. So yeah, I did starve. But when it comes to this right here, it's talking about real stuff, man. You know, this take out that fluffy cloud that you live in for a moment, and think for a moment that all people go through all things. Um, and and they could take out that for a moment. Not saying that everybody thinks it's about the common gay black male, but we're not sissy. We're not all of us are sissies, dude. None of us all are very feminine. Don't get it wrong. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But still, at the same point, everybody takes us at that same character. I went to the club here in my hometown just last night, and I'm coming just being me, and I want to dance with this white dude, and the dude asked me, "Are you gay?" And eventually he just asked me that question. I'm like, okay, well, I'm in a gay club and I'm dancing with you. So you're asking me, well, am I gay? And so I'm thinking to myself, well, maybe that comes from the fact that a lot of the stereotypes of the gay men that he sees have to do with the real strong feminine, personification that comes out when they move, walk, and talk, speak, whatever. And he just takes that as whatever. Don't get me wrong. Even I saw it a little bit, but I'm not. I mean, I'm just used to it. And he wasn't. But he wasn't used to someone just coming out, just not playing. I'm not saying it's caricature, but I'm just using it as relational. That it's not caricature for him. This is something. Here's another part of it that he wasn't really expecting. So I'm just being me, and and then he comes up and he tells me, well, I'm not good looking. Not talking about me, he's talking about himself. And he says, well, I'm not good looking. Why are you dancing with me? I'm not I said that he's like, I'm not this, I'm not that. And I was like, well, can I be the judge of that? I mean, so I guess my whole thing of just even talking about this is that this book really brings out a lot of real issues for me, and the character that I write in this book as the true gay black male. Don't get it twisted. I'm putting this out as fiction, but a lot of these stories I take from the things that I have personally seen, and also from things that my associates and people that I have been privileged and honored to be a part of their lives and experience some of the things that they have been through. I was privileged to know about their families and things like that there, and I incorporate that all within my book. I thank everybody that has allowed me to come in front of their eyes, to be a part of their lives, to see, to experience life, and then put it into this manifestation of pages. You know what I mean? I just can't thank you enough, because I'm talking about, now we talk about art imitating life. Let's switch it around too. Life imitating art. We can put it however you want to put it. It's real. No, don't, I don't want you to. So again, I just want to talk a little bit about this book. I mentioned it one time. Someone said, "Well, you need to explain what that meant. What was this little book that you got coming out?" And and I wanted to explain a little bit. It's called For the Love of. Why do I do call? Oh yeah, and she asked me where I get that title from. Let me do it for you right now. For the love of God, for the love of Mike, for the love of Peter, for the love of Jesus. You get it? For the love of. So I hope you enjoy it. I can't wait till it come out, and I'll try to keep you posted on that. As usual, I said what I had to say. Love you.